MiA.Titan on the left side and Buksna on the right side, and both players have some decks prepared here. We see for MiA.Titan a Druid, a Hunter, and a Warlock, and for Buksna we have Hunter, Rogue, and Shaman. So left side for MiA.Titan, pretty standard.
Yeah,
I mean,
more or less.
could be Ramp, Sunshine, and Zoo, or a Handlock. I don't know.
Could also be Token Druid or
Exactly.
Handlock. Yeah,
Or-
there are several options, obviously.
Exactly. And right side, well, Hunter, Rogue. I don't want to say surprising or not surprising, but different in all those standard lineups we see. And the Shaman. Let's get surprised with which deck they start. It's not like because Druid is the first deck, it's not going to be his first deck.
No,
It's
no.
just like to show you all the three decks those players have.
Okay, so I would say we can go into the match in 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
So we see here for Buksna, not Buksna, I'm lying. For MiA.Titan, the Hunter, well, redrawing his whole hand or struggling to maybe keep his buzzard or not. And Buksna already redrew, keeping his Acid Swamp Ooze, which is extremely good. If we like have a bow on the Hunter side, you can just kill his bow, and we see there is actually a bow on the Hunter side. So I guess Buksna will be entirely happy here with his hand. And if you get confused whose turn it actually is, you can see on the left side in our overlay, like right on top of us, MiA.Titan has like at the moment the bar there, so it's his point of view at the moment. And if it swaps to Buksna, you see he has a bar next to his name too.
Okay, so let's jump right into the action. We already saw that he has the Swamp Ooze in the Rogue deck. Does that surprise you? I mean, it's really good against the Hunter if he plays a bow, but not every Hunter uses the bow.
I'm not surprised by the Acid Swamp Ooze. I'm surprised it's like Acid Swamp Ooze, okay, or Harrison Jones. So one of those two at the moment definitely in the deck, and he obviously plays him early, goes for the bow to just have like pressure. He wants to rush him down. It's more of a mid-range rush. Well, I'm gonna call it mid-range rush rogue. And yeah, it's a pretty good deck. It's a pretty like let's say standard deck from the DreamHack. We saw many players actually playing some rogue by then, which was surprising because you haven't seen it before a lot. But now it seems to be working well in the ladder, or in every best of 3 you might actually see a rogue.
You know, we see Buksna just drew Van Cleef.
And that's pretty cool. He can just he could like Madness mode, he could backstab, coin, Van Cleef, or even backstab, coin, Blade Flurry, Van Cleef, which would be too much, but he can do it. Or just get a 4/4 Van Cleef, but he does it. He coins, gonna be 6/6 Van Cleef. Only annoying thing is a Deadly Shot obviously kills him.
Yeah, Deadly Shot just, since it's the only minion, it obviously just takes him right off the board.
If
If he draws a Deadly Shot, but he has no Deadly Shot, so he has the option to use his Hunter's Mark.
no, he just uses his tracking and gets a Deadly Shot.
That's even better.
Production OP, everything smoothly and
Yeah.
without any problems. That's okay. This is how we roll here.
No technical difficulties at all. But we're in the first match.
We have an Eviscerate and Assassinate for Buksna at the moment, which is extremely good. If there's actually a Savannah Highmane coming, he can just assassinate it if he wishes to. And we might see that. Or he's going for Eviscerate, attack with the blade. But I don't know if you want to take those 6 damage. Well, I wouldn't. Obviously, I know what I don't want. Take 6 damage.
And especially not against the Hunter.
No. I guess viable option, and he does it, is just assassinating here, trading with a Black Knight, with a Blood Knight to just prevent him from getting his minions fed, or like scavenging hyena, something like this. looks pretty good. Well, it looks pretty even at the moment. Both players are down to 4 hand cards. We see a Kodo for VanillaTitan, but we know that's not gonna rescue him.
Well, and doesn't really help against the Blood Knight, since the Kodo has way more value if there is a minion with 2 damage on the board, but he still decides to just play it because he knows the Rogue will have rather rough time to clear the Kodo, and yeah, he wants to rush Buksna down because he knows that he already has 2 kill commands on his hand, which is effectively 10 damage combined with the Timberwolf.
Has instant 10 damage plus hero ability OB 12 damage. So GG soon. I mean, we have Buksna down to 19 already. That's not a lot. And I'm not entirely sure which move is good here. He could go for double Defender of Argus with Shadow Step just to get his minion on 3 HP to kill the hyena there and have a have a taunt minion up. It would be like possible, but not beautiful. Extremely not beautiful. Well, I guess he wants to attack and maybe eviscerate that minion away.
But he's going to take 3 damage. And, well, he cannot know that there are 2 kill commands on the opponent's end. I mean, I would expect at least 1, but to have 2 that early, especially when he knew that the tracking was used to get a kill shot.
A deadly shot.
Deadly shot.
So it could be possible that 1 kill command is gone by now due to getting that deadly shot. So Argus incoming. I guess it's like one of the moves you should do. The question is, are you going to trade here? The only thing I don't like about this move is your Blood Knight is gonna die now.
Yep, no matter what. He's just gonna trade the hyena.
Well, he doesn't.
Oh.
He just buffs up kill commands. For example,
well,
could even
still 4/4. Yeah, okay. He trades with kill command.
And he could even play Timberwolf if he wants to, which is extremely good for him now. Like 5 damage for free. But he thinks about not playing it because he needs a beast for the kill command. And we know Blade Fury's in there. Some rogues actually play Fan of Knives. Not a lot. Well, I know old school tempo rogues used to play 1 Fan of Knives. We haven't seen one by now. As a 7 agent. Oh, this is good.
Yeah, he definitely wants to combo. And he has the Black Knight, so the hyena is gone.
Hyena is gone. But
then
what is he going to do with the 4/3?
Well, he take another 4 damage is super risky. Like, he cannot afford to do that. He would drop down to at least 1 HP.
I would maybe think about.
Well, he has to, sort of.
Nah, you could shadow. Well, I would have shadow stepped my Argus, just play him again, taunt up your Black Knight, and that's the safest play. Let's say the safest play. You could still die to. Yeah, well, there's obviously just hero ability, kill command, and he's down to 1, and the next turn he's dead. But without taking that damage, he could have actually survived a turn longer.
Would you go for the Timberwolf kill command combo now to drop him down to 1?
He doesn't need Timberwolf. He could just go kill command.
Or just kill command.
Oh, there's no reason to not. He could bring him down to 1, and then next turn he knows he's dead. But he doesn't have to either, because he can do it just next turn. And I mean, Rogue has no counterspell. Worst case scenario,
Alexstrasza.
Alexstrasza, Earthen Ring, Farseer, something like that. And Alexstrasza isn't actually unusual. I saw it in some Miracle Rogue versions, where they play an Alexstrasza, and next turn they just Leroy. so they don't need to waste their spells on you. They just waste their spells on minions. And then they just go, in your face, Alexstrasza, 15 HP loss. And what do you want to do? You need to clear an Alexstrasza, and maybe you used your clears for those auctioneers, and then Alexstrasza burns you away. So Kill command, hero ability, GG.
What do you expect him to pick now?
We know, we don't not only we not only know, we saw it already in the Hearthstone Take TV Invitational. Ekop played his shaman to the best in an anti-aggro rush version. How Nimsh quoted it when I asked him, it's an anti-aggro rush shaman with wild pyromancers, 2 Arguses, stuff like that to build up some. Even if you taunt up 2 totems, you have 2 1/3 totems, and they're extremely annoying.
At least, yeah.
So I guess he could just try to fight fire with fire. So pick Hunter in Hunter, see who rushes faster, or he really goes for the shaman, and it's some anti-aggro shaman.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next match. I would expect him to play shaman, but yeah, as you said, it could also be a mirror match. But I would love to see both matches. I think we're almost ready to jump into the match. So I would say let's go. And we see the Hunter on the side of Buksna. So he decided to not go for the shaman.
Oh, he fights fire with fire, as we said before. We see here VanillaTitan at the moment thinking about explosive trap or not. Well, it was the or not pick, but I think his hand is extremely powerful.
Wow.
And here we see Buksna's hand extremely powerful too, with the buzzard, animal companion, Direwolf Alpha. But I give at the moment, I would say VanillaTitan has a slight advantage due to his River Crocolisk. That's just some 2/3 minion roaming around being annoying. There's the Direwolf incoming.
Direwolf makes sense, but we know, okay, there's the potential of Timberwolf and Scavenging Hyena if you coin it, and then you can trade the Stone Tusk Boar.
Well, you could also go double Stone Tusk Boar and create some OP minion, but the safer play is actually going for the Timberwolf, because if there is a kill command, you just lose your minion, and like this, it's a coin flip now if there's a deadly shot.
Well, you committed a lot of cards if you would go for 2 Stone Tusk Boars, and I prefer to keep a boar for a combo with Hunter's Mark most of the time.
Okay, I accept it there, and actually Buksna counters with the same move. He goes for the boar, rushes it in.
Oh,
Top decks OP here for VanillaTitan.
Top decks.
Well, he just deadly shots, no surprise, does those 8 damage, and goes like it's OP for him because he's like damage in advance already. And it's pretty good for VanillaTitan.
Oh wow, that was really unlucky.
You wanted to get a Huffer
or Misha.
Well, I would prefer Huffer and just end his life of that minion.
Wow.
You're kidding me. The word is he could just do 12 damage now. Like really, I was thinking about just run in your Huffer, but
I wouldn't. Would you run in the Huffer?
That's what I was thinking about first. Like, oh yeah, you have a Huffer, run it in. That seems to be genius.
You could also, that would make your Hyena 8/5, which is strong. But you could also trade with the Hyena, keep your minions alive, but then both drop to 2 HP. And if Buksna draws an explosive trap and puts it down, you're in trouble.
Well, the consideration was maybe just dealing those 12 damage. He would be down already to 11. I would be just, okay, down to 11, just press 6 more times your passive and you're already won. You don't need to do anything. Yay, and you get Timberwolf Boar in your hand. Easy life.
So it's 2 damage. 2 more damage.
No Huffer. 2 Leox here for Buksna. It's really unlucky. And he's at the moment losing to 1 Hyena. That sucks hard. And we see it. We see it. There is... It hurts. He could just Kodo or Stone Tusk Boar and get his minion up to 10, 13 with Timberwolf and just do 10, 11. Now I was 13. I was 11 and then do 13 damage, win next turn with passive. So he could just bring him down to 2 now if he wants to. He decides to not.
Yeah, he's going for the rather safe play.
Well, I don't want to say that it was safer. It was just clearing the board, preventing maybe some buff up, but I don't know. I guess I would have just gone full face mode here.
Yeah, I think I would have done the same. Go for the Stone Tusk Boar, Timberwolf, passive. That makes sense.
He silences, gets his Unleash out, draws a lot of cards, goes even for tracking or not. Nah, he draws one more card. I guess he's hoping for a Hunter's Mark here to maybe kill that Kodo and the Hyena in one turn. He gets a Deadly Shot. Oh, or I'm saying he gets a Deadly Shot. That was wrong. He has a Deadly Shot in the middle, but he
decides to go for the Houndmaster.
I guess to just taunt up and be Leroy safe. But you have to know, if you're on 7 as a Hunter, kill command,
it's not looking good
passive, for you're dead. And it's like, that's not fantasy or I don't know, that's just, you're dead.
Yeah, and he's gonna draw cards now. First the Timberwolf, then probably the Stone Tusk.
And he hopes for an Unleash. Would it be GG? Wasn't no, only 6 damage. Pff, not enough.
Wow.
I was extremely lucky getting that. Well, it was not extremely lucky. It was like there's